register, login, all of this. After login, what happened? Okay, after login, what is remaining? I want to know how you see this. One of the role of the product owner, because business doesn't know what they want. They just know, I want something. They know the core. They have a problem. They just want to know the course. They want to just build this to solve it. But they
don't have all the technical.
Correct. And everything surrounding. What that means?
They just know the foundation, don't know how
Yes,
it works.
Exactly. So, as an example, we thought we are going to just build a website and just give you guys watch the video. Correct? That's the part was. That's our initial goal was. But if you really look into this, that's the from that simple plan to see how big the platform became. How big the platform became. Because as the time goes by, your brain goes high, means expanded, and business also keep giving you the new requirements or new feature. And that's called the technical product owner. One is the product owner, that's you are an order taker, a business is telling you what to do. Another is you open your brain. Let me see what type of platform out there in the market. Let me get the idea from them.
Then expand it to our business.
Correct. You explain, hey, beside this requirement, I was thinking this because this will do that. Business doesn't mind.
Competition on the market.
Correct. Business does not mind to add the feature and the requirement.
But they don't know what's going on out there. We just gotta give their opinion.
Yes. And that's called the technical product owner. And business will know, okay, you are engaging with the development. They may not listen to you always because they have their own priority. But in this case, if they say, yes, those requirement is good, go ahead, add this. So that's one way you do. Enhance. Another way is, while business give the standard requirements, you wrote it down and you said sign, means agreed, business agree with this user story, and development is done, testing is done, and once the testing was going, tester find out some like the loophole. Loophole means requirements could be better, or this functionality can do this way, can do that way. It's all the testing team start finding all the issues. Issues does not mean the bug. It is mean the requirement loophole.
So it is basically you are saying that let's say a tester is testing the product and they found out like that.
Not again, keep saying that simple word is story. They do not test the product.
I mean the story.
Yes, they test the user story. In this, they find an issue that's not outside of the user story, that's in the user story. Scope means user story. Product owner said that's all we want to do. And QA was testing it, they find something different. Now product owner said, yeah, you're right, actually. You should have done this. That's not a bug. So product owner can create a user story and ask the business, well, we provided these requirements to the development team. They have completed the development, and then it seems like the QA find an issues.
So
we should.
Let's say QA find an issue. Can we change the user story right at the moment, or
new one?
Create a new one, just discard that one?
Yep.
Okay.
If it is too late.
If it is too, I mean, if it's not too late, we can just remodify that.
You can.
But if it's too late, we just discard that one and create a whole brand new one.
That is already there. You create the new one, not discard. They cannot do the discard.
Oh, so
they already develop it.
Oh, okay.
Based on your user story, developer already wrote the code. Backend is done, front end is done, QA testing is done. So no, that is done.
So that is done. We just create a whole brand new another one.
Yes, and then you can give the reference on this user story. I gave the reference last night in the sign up. I said currently the user can sign up with any password they want. So this new user story enhance the password complexity. That's it. So I give the reference. Make sense? If you look at this one, so go back here, click here, and single owner. I did not add you guys, but yep, I did not add you guys. Look at this. So you guys need to watch this, all this, then you guys will know. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, look at this. I wrote it. Did you see this? I wrote this as a buyer. I should not be able to register without a complex password. Objective. As a buyer, when I do the registration, it should give a pop-up message that I need to use complex password that include one capital, one number, one special character, and password length minimum 8 character. Current situation. Currently, any user can sign up with a regular password. You see this? You tell the details and all the developer understand, everybody understand. Acceptance criteria, look at this one. That's actually introduced last night. This is actually your, this week work. Look at this.
Criteria.
Do not worry, I covered this. Look at this. Given, navigate to the registration URL, means user. When I input my name, email, address, and complex password to follow the password requirements. Here, password requirement is this.
Minimum 8.
Yep, correct. And I click on the register button, then I should get an email. I should receive an email. I should receive an email with the OTP code and pass that code on my verification page, right? Simple. And I should click on the verify OTP button to be able to sign in successfully. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, put a time limit for OTP.
You're right. Yeah, exactly.
Right, you have like 30 seconds or maybe 60 seconds to use the code, and if you don't use it,
that will be too less. So that will be bad user experience. Give the
Really?
5 hours. Give the maybe user.
That's true.
Maybe
But
user,
usually it's that long, and then the code expires, and then you can resend code.
Yep, it's take care. So again, if business wants, it's fine. In federal, you are right. In 30 minutes.
And it's also-
Some say 24 hours. It's all business decide. You just tell the developer, he will do it. You got it? Maria, you got it?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you guys know this. See, I did all of this in the sprint, and I put the priority 1, and then risk 1, I put the 10 hours. Developer said they need the 3 hours. Front-end developer need 1 hour, back-end developer need 2 hours. QA said he need the 5 hours,
to test.
8 hours. And then CloudOps, he said 2 hours, 10 hours. I put the 10 hours. Did I do it right?
Yes.
And then look at this. Start date and end date. I perfectly designed the whole user story. Okay. Now look at this. If you go to the if you go to the taskboard, you'll see this user story has the task, test case prep, test data preparation and test execution, show and tell, back-end development, front-end development, deployment. All the tasks under this user story. Right? And if you go to this sprint and go to the taskboard, this is it. Everything is here. Because back-end development is done, deployment is not done yet. I should bring the deployment here. Deployment is not done yet. Yeah. I think we need to make it more like the user-friendly, right? This one.
Then it's good.
If people cannot, that's fine. Yeah, this is nothing. So you see this? So development is done, the deployment need to happen. Deployment where? Test environment, staging environment, and production environment. Production means the final, you will see. So we need to wait. And the show and tell, look at this. Here, 9:30, I give the show and tell. At the last day, you do the show and tell.
So that's when you show the business that this is what we did.
Correct. Either you do it or the QA does.
So I still have a confusion. So basically, that is the product owner responsibility, right? For
Which one?
The show and tell to the business, right?
Like you are the way you are Fakibas, you will not do anything. So if you engage, then you should be, yes.
Okay.
If you do the Fakibas, you continue, QA will be able to do this, not you. And that's all your decision. The more you do, it's the best outcome. Make sense? So if the product owner is doing Fakibazi here and there, they will be behind, Q will be driving. But if you are not holding the control on your product, people will drive you nuts. People will not give you the value.
They'll ask a question and
And they will not even answer you. And the Husbari, he's a BS, he doesn't have any clue what he's doing. No, because the result is not there.
Yeah.
Everything is based on the result, right? Everything we do, there is a documented process, good communication process, presentation process, right? So people don't see. People see you just say, come. Do this.